You guys know that old saying, you can't make a first impression. Wait, you can't make a second first impression. Man, I already messed that one up. And then also, you know the old saying, two things remain relative. No, wait, two things remain irretrievable. Two things remain irretrievable. I've got to read these a couple more times before I go live. Time and first impressions. You ain't going to get your time back. You're not going to get that first impression back. Well, today's video is all about first impressions for our Tulsa, Oklahoma home sellers. So if you're thinking about selling your home in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you're wondering what are some of the things that I should do besides calling Josh and the agents that he works with at eXp Realty to help you get started, is you want to work on your home's first impression. Yes, when they pull up, because online, we're going to make your home look amazing. We're going to have the 360 tour. We're going to have the professional photos. Online, we're going to use AI for your write-up. Like the AI will literally spit out exactly what consumers are looking for when it comes to your home. So we're targeting exactly who wants to buy your house. But when they pull up to the house, that's when it's game time. All that other work, that's prep work. That's practice. That's time in the gym. That's time paying attention to your diet, which I got to focus on more. Who can relate? Thumbs up if you can relate to me that you got to focus on your diet more. But when they pull up in the car, whether that's with us or another showing agent, showing them the home, the first impression is key, just like when you're meeting someone in person. In today's video, we're going to go over all about Tulsa, Oklahoma homes first impressions. But before I get into that, if you've ever thought about a career in real estate, or if you're another agent at another brokerage and you're wondering, am I getting the most value for my cost at my current brokerage? Guys, I don't want you to hesitate to reach out to me. This is for real estate agents. Call me directly so that we can have a one-on-one consultation to see how eXp Realty is obsessed with agent success and how it might be the right choice for your new real estate brokerage. Now, let's get into the home's first impressions, guys. Curb appeal. So curb appeal is sort of defined as the first impression. So when they pull up, how does the house look from the curb? That's the definition of curb appeal. So when they're parked at the curb, how does the home appeal to them? Does that make sense? Thumbs up if that makes sense, and thumbs up on the thumbs up for the earlier guy. Need to work on weight together. We could do that together. We can hold each other accountable. We could be weight accountability buddies. Item number 2, touch-ups go a long way. When your home is on the market and your home is for sale, a minimum of a mow and a string trim weekly is needed. Now, if it's in the dead of winter and the grass isn't growing, toss this out. Toss this out. And guys, if you're watching this across the nation, if you're watching this in Boise, Idaho, if you're watching this in New York, I don't know how many houses in New York have grass, because I'm not familiar with that market. We'd have to ask Mr. Sirhan about that. But if the grass isn't growing, don't worry about mowing and string trimming it every single week. But if it is growing, mow and string trim it every single week at minimum. Make those lines nice and high and tight. That's what they used to tell us in the Navy when we'd get haircuts. That's back when I had hair. You get that? All right. So touch-ups go a long way. Just do the minimum string trim and mow. And guys, we could buy you some fake potted plants. Guys. Potted plants, they last forever, and they're no maintenance. All right, good info. Thumbs up on good info. Okay, item number 3, cut the trees off the house. Trees are beautiful. My wife loves trees. I'd take them all out. I don't want them anywhere near the house. But in the backyard where the kids can get shade and stuff like that, absolutely. I want them there. I want the trees there. But around the house, cut them back. If you've got limbs near the house, cut them back at least 6 foot off the house. Another thing that's going to be helpful is it's going to help that buyer and their insurance premiums, because insurers don't want trees near houses too. And when you're going to sell a house, you don't want a tree limb rubbing on the house. That's going to be a red flag for the appraiser and for the home inspector. The appraiser and the home inspector aren't going to want trees rubbing the house when the wind blows. In Oklahoma, we got crazy wind. You guys know in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we got crazy wind. So we don't want those trees rubbing on the house. So get the trees off the house and then trim everything up nice. Trim it up nice looking. If you've got a tree in the backyard that the kids love to climb in, don't mess that up. Kids got to have climbing trees. But around the house, in the front yard, stuff like that, trim those trees up. Make them look nice. Make them look presentable. It goes a long way. People, when I pull up to houses with buyers, and you as a buyer yourself, you might even feel the same way, but they're always like, oh, look at those trees. Like, I have women tell me what type of trees are in front yards all the time when we're looking at houses together. It's crazy. They know what types of trees they are. When you're driving around with your significant other, when you're driving around with your spouse, doesn't your spouse point out the types of trees that they like with you? Trees are important, guys. Trim them up, make them nice and neat. Item number 4 for your curb appeal when you're going to sell your Tulsa, Oklahoma home is bushes and mulch. Bushes and mulch. It doesn't take much effort to trim a bush up. Guys, here's another thought too. While you're selling your house, just hire a lawn crew. Just hire a lawn crew to keep it all neat. They'll hit it every single week. It's going to have great curb appeal. It's going to really, really increase the first impressions of the home. I've sold homes that have been in situations going through foreclosure and stuff like that. Whenever the landscape company comes in there and cleans it all up, gets rid of all the overgrowth, trims up all the trees, trims up all the bushes, rips all that stuff out, that house sells faster, it sells for more money, and it looks better, guys. I'm telling you, curb appeal is very important. That first impression, when that buyer's pulling up to that house after the expectations that we've set online with them, it's very, very important to match those expectations and make that buyer fall in love with the house even more. If you keep getting your buyers to say yes, 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 they're going to write the contract. They're going to buy your house. You're going to accomplish your goals as a seller, and we're going to get you to the next home. Okay, bushes and mulches, square them up, round them up, however they're designed, however they were initially designed, round them, square them, do whatever you need, and rip out that old mulch, rip out that old mulch, put in the new mulch, or at least put new mulch on top of the old mulch, guys. You want those flower beds to be mulched. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if that makes sense. Comments down below, anything like that. Guys, curb appeal isn't that hard to hit. It's not that hard to hit at all. Get the trash cans out of the way. Get them out of the way. Put them in the backyard. Put them in the backyard. Put them in the garage if you have to. If they're stinky, clean them out. Put some bleach in there. Verify with all the proper authorities before you start cleaning stuff with cleaning products. This isn't an endorsement for any cleaning products, but verify with different cleaning authorities that you have to. I just bleach mine and rinse them out and stuff, but you do what you got to do to follow all the right guidelines, but get those trash cans out of sight. You don't want a trash can in the curb appeal. You don't want a trash can in the curb appeal. For pictures, I'm always pulling them out of the way. I'm always pulling them out of the way or hiding them behind a tree or something. Get those trash cans out of the way. If you do those 4 simple things, the first thing was the definition. If you do those 4 simple things, it's going to help your curb appeal, guys. It's absolutely going to help your curb appeal. And something that I didn't even mention earlier is things like if the banisters need a new coat of paint, put new paint on them. If the front porch is a wooden porch and it needs a new stain coat, a new coat of stain, put a new coat of stain on it, guys. If the front door is a little worn and you can't just get some soapy hot water and wash the front door off, put a fresh coat of paint on the front door, guys. It goes a long way, especially when it comes time to selling your Tulsa, Oklahoma home. And like I said before, this works nationwide for homes anywhere. You can apply these same tactics to any home in any market. Guys, that's today's video. I really appreciate your what is it called? Attention. I really appreciate your attention. I do. And if you are a Tulsa, Oklahoma home seller who's thinking about selling their homes, reach out to the agents that I work with and I at eXp Realty. We've been in the business. Glenn Stanford started the company, I think, back in 2009. I've personally been in the business since 2007. Wow, that's a long time. And the agents that I work with, that's what we do on a daily basis. We help Tulsa, Oklahoma home sellers sell their houses, and we'd love to earn your business. And if anything, you get a second opinion. You get a second opinion from some pretty peppy guys who like selling houses, okay? You need a second opinion. It's a large asset. Give us a call, shoot us, text, send us email. We've got your back when you're selling your Tulsa, Oklahoma home. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Subscribe to the video. We do a ton of buyer content, a ton of living in content, a ton of real estate content. And like I said before at the very, very beginning, if you ever thought about a career in real estate, or if you're a real estate agent, broker, team leader at another office, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I want to show you how eXp Realty has 3 different ways to earn income as a real estate agent. It has ways that you can have equity ownership in eXp Realty itself with stock, and ways that you could literally build a almost, can't say fully passive, but almost passive income stream for your future real estate business and the heirs that you will that income stream to with RevShare. Call, text, or email me. Sorry I didn't have my phone on silent. I want to talk to you about being a real estate agent over at eXp Realty. And sellers, if you're still there, give us a call, shoot, text, send us email to help you get your Tulsa, Oklahoma home or land sold in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. See you guys on the next video. Have a great Shabbat. Get lots of rest tomorrow. Give the glory to God. And be sure to tell your family that you love them, your teammates that you love them, and your customers that you love them. See you guys on the next video.